So the Verbier Xtreme has progressed from being a standalone event, it has turned today, 19 years later, into a series of 15 junior events, 50 qualifiers events, and a tour with 6 stops, with the Verbier Xtreme being the final. In the very first year, the best guys in all the snowboarding disciplines were coming up and show what they could do down the back. So we were seeing guys like Klaassen and Gilles and Cyril just showing what they could do in very steep faces.
I think my best memory is still my first win in '98, because it was so new.
Cyril showed up at the back and was one of the first riders to show backflips and 360s, and it ended up being enough for him to win 3 times, I believe. In the first year of the Extreme, we had 2 girls really challenging each other. It was Ruth Lazybar and Géraldine Fasnacht. And these girls have been showing runs that even nowadays I haven't seen. So the level in the early years of snowboarding by the women was really, really good. And oh, come on. And what was the question again?
With Ruth, both of us, we were riding in Verbier since we were quite young, and we were always riding with boys. That's probably why I could be able to be invited once at the Verbier Xtreme and then keep on going on the competitions. Winning the Xtreme was just unbelievable to me, life-changing completely.
In 2004, we had the first skiers on the deck, and that's the year Jean-Yves Michelot won. And I remember the very first skier down the deck was Jan McIntosh. He went skiers left. He had that one turn so fast, he was taking so much speed. We've never seen that on the deck. It was absolutely mind-blowing.
And this is the when I showed up. You remember, Berti?
Oh, come on.
I won the tour 3 times by 2010. 3 times.
We'll get to that. Come on, get up.
3.
Oh. All right. Skiers were really, really bringing the sport to a next level. They were going faster, jumping bigger, and they were shaking snowboarders. They had to wake up and they had to show something else. So you always need someone to bring the sport to the next level so that everyone else can follow or actually have a new goal. And Xavier definitely did that for the snowboarders on the back.
My first ever freeride competition was in 2002. I did the Verbier Xtreme, and you know, it was very scary at the beginning, and then slowly I think it, you know, kind of defined my style almost. Well, in 2005, Jeremy Jones won the contest, and I remember that it really clicked in my head because I was really accustomed to see people going in technical lines, you know, Billy Goetting really trying to go and get features on the face instead of just choosing a more simple line. Yeah, I remember really loving his style, just going down and keeping his speed and having a direct line, basically.
There's one run I'd like to watch live once again, is Xavier in 2007. He's doing pretty much the line I wanted to do. He had the balls to do it and I didn't. That day I said, wow, I think he's untouchable.
Naturally, the riders were asking for more events like the Verbier Xtreme.
2008 was the first year that the tour ever happened, so there was 4 stops.
With Verbier being the final of that tour. The major difference was that instead of being invited for the Xtreme, you had to follow the tour, you had to qualify for the tour. And nowadays, people train for the tour, their main focus is the tour, and they want to become world champion. The year Candide came on the tour, we were all having big expectations. What he brought to the tour is a new way to approach the mountain, more a fun approach, smooth. It only was 1 year, but you can see his inspiration still on the way the people choose their lines today. It's still fun, and it's still something really cool to be part of.
I think the Freeride World Tour is doing something really important for the sport.
When it's over, it's hard for them to leave, so we have to find something to do.
He's ready, guys?
Well, Cyril, we're in the middle of an interview here, so you don't have anything else to do.
Oh yeah, I could go wax your board if you like.
No, the juniors, Cyril.
Yeah, juniors. Yeah, I'll do that.
I'll do that.
Lights.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry.